Here. And today we're going to be playing some more episode. Create your very own profile, customize your avatar, follow and be followed, recommend stories you love, and more. No, I'll probably do that another time. Yeah, hold on, what is it? No, I'm not paying money for this game. Yeah, we're going to continue Mean Girls. Alright, episode 10 of 20. We're like halfway. But first, here are a few words from our sponsors. What sucks is how they make you play the game on like the internet. So like then like you can't turn off the internet for the ads because then you won't be able to play. That's the one thing that sucks about this. Alright, here we go. My accidental eating with Micah was the perfect distraction from the waitlist tragedy. But the next morning, reality has set in. Tissue? Never mind, I'm all out. You can use your sleeve, I won't tell anyone. Alright, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is where we really left off, so I don't know what that one thing was where he went to. So I guess Regina got in? She did. She must have. You said it yourself, only one student per year is admitted. And if it wasn't me then. But you got into the University of Evanston, didn't you? Yeah, and I mean I accept it for now. Fantastic. This sounds like a healthy and positive direction. What? No, I only accept it to be safe. I'm not giving up on Yale. If I get in, I'd back out of U of E in a heartbeat. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about, like the U of E thing. And they went and they flew to their trip. It's like, this is what should have been planned before that. Are you familiar with the pipe dream? With the term pipe dream? No, I'm not. Okay, well, by definition, it means that, in so many words, it, it, how do I? What I'm trying to say is maybe it's time to cut your losses with Yale. I can't. I'd be cutting my losses on myself, on my own potential, on what I'm supposed to be. Alright, simmer down. Forgive me, I forgot about the whole unknown dad factor. But it's more than that. I can't let my mom down again. I lost it on her yesterday when she was just trying to help. I really want to make her proud. How can I turn this around, Mr. Duvall? If you have your heart set on it, a wait-listed student should contact the school and ask where she stands on the list. What are you? Ask the student should request an interview with the admissions department. Did you just look that up on your phone? Yes? Yes, I did. Busted. I'm new at this, okay? It also says, most importantly, if she knows anyone with strong ties to the school, she should do everything in her power to secure a recommendation. So do you know anyone who has some real clout over at Yale? Friends, neighbors, friends of neighbors? Unlike some people, I don't have a legacy, Grandpa, who coattails I can ride until... Ooh, wait. Didn't Micah say his dad was a real Yale type? Did you think of someone? Tell him. I think Micah Bergman's dad is an alum. Oh, are you and Mr. Begman close? We have a class together. Well, there might be something there. Look into it. I mean, what have you got to lose? I'll do that. Good luck. I'm gonna need it. Yes, here you are. At lunch, I tried to dig up a little info on Micah's dad. Let's see, if I search Yale and Bergman. Yes, David Bergman. There's an article. Donor. Wait a sec. Broke ground on a new building for the theater department? What, Bergman Hall is named after Micah's dad? He could practically wink at Yale and I'd be accepted. But if I ask Micah, he'll think I only like him to get into his dad's good graces. Katie. Hey, did you hear from Yale? Hey, you see Micah? I think he's in the drama room. He's holding auditions for his masterpiece. Wait a minute. Maybe Micah's dad can see me in the play. As long as my mom never finds out. Do you look frazzled? Everything okay? For the moment, yes. Yes, but barely. I got waitlisted. Ah, man, that blows. That's okay, I have a plan. Did Regina get in? I think so. Ouch. So what are you going to do? Mr. Duvall said I need to find an alum to reach out to Yale on my behalf. And get this. Micah's dad went to Yale. Is that really a tree you want to bark up? He's not just a casual alum. He's a major player. There's a freaking building named after him. I see, but... How do I look? Frantic, why? 'Cause I got to land the lead in Micah's play. Break a leg. Or a heart. Whoa, not even a hello? Sorry, Damien. I'm a little frazzled. I just decided to try out for Micah's play. I happen to know exactly what he wants from the female lead. I'm auditioning for the top male role, and I may have taken the liberty of looking through Micah's director's notes. How about I give you a crash course in nailing the audition? And I'll get you a perfect outfit to impress Micah. I really need to win this part. Man, we don't have enough gins. We never have enough gins to this stuff. No thanks. I'll just take my chances. So yourself, let's head to the auditorium. Good luck. Thank you all for your interest in participating in the spring play. You all have your scripts? Mr.JayJay, are you lost? I decided I like the audition. Okay, you can hop over there with everyone else. Huh? Why is he acting so cold? Especially after last night. Regina, what are you doing here? I read Micah's play and it reignited my passion for acting. It's so brilliant, Micah. That was the idea. What is she up to? Alright, everyone. My play is called The Love Delusion, which I wrote and will also be directing. Naturally, I'll bring you up to read in pairs. Mr.JayJay and Dane, let's start with you. First, tell me why you're auditioning. What drew you to the material? What motivates you to create this art with me? Mr.JayJay? Oh boy, if I want this part, I better lay it on thick. My love for acting. I know I resisted at first, but you're the one who said I should pursue acting. And you know what? You were right. I love it. Okay, so the scenes in Mrs. Yang's class are fun, but I want a role I can really sink my teeth into. I guess we'll see how you handle quality material. My play is no walk in the park. We'll leave the park to those Shakespeare amateurs, right? Whoa, not even a courtesy laugh? Oh my gosh, am I a bad kisser? Alright, Dane, what brought you here? I lost a bet. And I heard there's a makeout scene. There is a kiss between the male and female leads. Cool, I'd make out with Regina. Or you, Mr.JayJay, I guess. Charming. You guys ready? Read with Dane. Yep. Who are you but a shadow of my soul? Where in the depths of my callous, cold heart do you hide? This is pretty heavy-handed. Girl, from the moment we met... I'm just kidding. Girl, from the moment we met, you sink your venom claws into... Whoa, I did not write the word girl. I was improvising. No one asked you to. It made it better. Better? Get off my stage. Dude, he freaking lost it. But I haven't gotten to the makeout part yet. Off. Whatever, I made my $20. Damien, hop in there. So either way, we got to read with him. I love the theater. That was never in question. You guys can start whenever. Who are you but a shadow of my soul? Where in the depths of my callous, cold heart do you hide? From the moment we met, you sank your venom claws into my rotting trust, and you wrung it dry. Damien, let's tone it down a notch or 10. Bernice, let's have you step in. Mr.JayJay took a few moments to really get in character. It's like his affection has completely evaporated. Great, now I have to listen to Regina brag about Yale. Hey, if you have something to tell me, why don't you just say it now? I have nothing to say to you. You don't have to be rude about it. Why are you even here? Shouldn't you be on a celebratory shopping spree or something? Prematively squandering your millions? That was so messed up. You call that acting? Get off my stage. Dude, he made that girl cry. Damien, this isn't a musical. Was I singing again? And get that camera out of here. It's for my channel. I don't care what it's for. These are closed auditions. But if it's not on Karen's Uncensored, it might as well not exist. Fine, but stay out of the way. Regina, you're up. You said my play reignited a passion. You have previous acting experience? When I was 2, I decided I did a commercial for frozen peas. We were nominated for a Clio. She's just rubbing her Yale acceptance in my face. So, Mr. JayJay, how are you going to spend your $3 million? I think you mean Regina. But Yale made her a waitress. So you... Wait, I'm pretty sure I said that right, because that's spelled waitress, right? So you win all the money, right? What? I'm not supposed to tell anyone, so I'll have to cut this part of the video. Back up, Karen did. She said waitress or waitlist. Okay, so she did say waitress. I don't hear the difference. But I guess Micah's dad a real good tipper because he's supposed to help her out. Oh my gosh. Regina is not here to spite me. She is here to woo Micah too. Both of us are waitlisted. Micah's dad is supposed to be my Hail Mary pass. But Regina is doing everything in her power to intercept. I have to tell him, to warn him, except I'm just as guilty as she is. Still, Regina flirting with Micah. Could he actually like her? Is that why he's freaked out by our kiss? Let's run it again. Try it a little more sensual. Oh, I can do that. I can do it any way you want. It makes my stomach churn. But anything I say to block Regina will leave me completely ruined too. Alright, so we got one more ticket for another episode. And I'll tell you, this is starting to get juicy. Sorry about that, guys. Just had to yawn. While Micah digested our auditions, the snow finally melted away. And in the meantime, I kept the ball rolling on Operation Outwit Regina. First stop, finding out where I stand on the wait list. If Regina is ahead of me, then fighting this war could be pointless. Okay, Miss Here, I have some good news. Did I get it in? Not yet, but you are in the top 10 percentile. Oh, wait, what? Nothing. Ask for exact standing. Is there any way I can get my exact standing, like non-percentile wise? You don't give out that information. I won't tell anyone if you do. I suggest you focus on keeping your grades up and praying enough of the kids we'd accept decide to go elsewhere. There has to be something I can do. Find out exactly where. I don't take bribes. What? I wasn't offering. Right. Best of luck, Miss Here. Ring, ring. Remember, 2 years till retirement. This is Judy. Hi, I'm checking to see where I am on the wait list. Okay, last name, first name. Last name here, first name Mr.JayJay. You girls need to work this out between yourselves. Beep! After the Judy fiasco, I decided to summon my courage and straight up ask Regina about her waitlist position. Hold on, guys, I'm having some nasal issues. Alright, I'm back. And I decided to summon my courage and straight list up and ask Regina about her waitlist position. So the next day before Micah announced his cast, where is it? He hasn't posted yet. But hey, I want to talk to you about. I know you're on the wait list, and now I know you know I am. And if one of us is obviously way ahead, then there's no reason for this. You're doing the play, us grappling for control of every club. I don't know what you mean. Be brave and tell. Oh, yeah, be brave and tell. Fine, I'm in the top 10 percentile. Okay, so where are you? It doesn't matter. I don't know if you're telling the truth. So your revelation changes nothing. She has a point. He's coming. He sounded so happy saying that. First, thank you all for auditioning for North Shores High School Spring theoretical production of my play, The Love Delusion. Oh, please. Gentlemen, while I truly appreciate your auditions, I came to the difficult conclusion that none were power enough to carry the male lead. As such, in addition to writing and directing, I myself will play the role of Caleb. Ooh. What? Damien, of course I am happy to offer you the roles of bus driver, man number 2, friend, fiend, and man number 3. Thanks. That's great, Damien. Imagine all the costume changes. Good call. I accept. Awesome. Now for the female lead. The role of Cassandra was the most difficult decision of all, which is why I haven't made it. What? Why? Instead, throughout rehearsals, Mr.JayJay and Regina will share the role, trading back and forth between lead and understudy until I'm confident which actress has both the most talent and the truest passion for my play. Juicy. Support his idea. Don't throw a tantrum. Perfect. Perfect, really? Doesn't bother me. I welcome the challenge. Challenge? Ha. If you can even call it that, feel free to quit now. Save it for the stage, ladies. What about me? Damien, can you take on woman number 2 as well? Can I? Great. Sorry, Bernice, we don't have any roles left. Oh, he just gave him woman number 2 the role. Wow. Cold-hearted. Hold on, there is that thunderstorm in Act 2. Can you hit a symbol? Yes. Done. Bernice will be our sound technician. Congratulations to you all. Rehearsal start Monday. And my mom slams the van door literally 2 seconds before the lion. Are you going to tell me what's wrong? Or do you want me to keep rambling about my childhood? What do you mean? You've been lost in thought this whole time. What's up? Kinda lost my appetite. It's one thing, but now Regina's after Micah too? She's like a black hole sucking up everything that matters to me. 3 million is a lot of money. I get it, but Yale is half my identity. I can't put a price on that. Anyway, there's no way Regina likes Micah. There's no way he likes her, is there? It wouldn't be the first time Regina used a guy for personal gain. Believe me. It's so messed up how she's totally using him. Yeah, like, aren't you kind of using him too? Like, I agree with Katie. Like, yeah, you gotta be honest. Against my will, what? I don't see any other choice, do you? Sadly, no. Micah and I are friends. And honestly, when I'm on stage, all the yell drama kind of melts away. I really kind of love doing this play. Well, maybe you can pull ahead of Regina with with the interview. The interview. Sorry, I figured you knew. There's some kind of college fair this weekend. I guess Regina scored a sit-down interview with a Yale alum. How do you know about this and I don't? You really need to start watching Karen's channel. What's her subscriber count? I can't believe those words came out of my mouth. The night before, he said everything up by email. It's just some alum. All I have to do is win him over. If you need any pointers, I do interviews all the time. Knowing their name is a good place to start. Regina, for instance. Great advice, Karen. His name is Parker Epps. He seems like a major toolbox. Now I want to look polished and professional, but still hot enough that he'd want to smash. Thanks, Katie. If Regina has an interview, I have to have one too. I just gotta find that college fair and get in touch with that alum. They have one interview spot left. Boom, Yale is my destiny. After the blood drive fiasco, this might be my last chance to one-up Regina. I've got to find a way to inch ahead with this interview. I know I'm supposed to say just be yourself, but honestly, I just web stalked the living bejesus out of him. I did. Parker has like zero online presence. The only thing I found was a hello cheer up dating profile. Wait, what? Let me see. Oh my. Yeah. So all I found out is that Parker Epps is actually a woman. What? Which knocks out seduction as Regina's primary gambit. But that's not enough. Do you not realize the gold mine you've happened upon? What do you mean? Mr.JayJay, sweetie, the internet has just handed you the keys to Parker's heart. So seduction might be off the table for Regina, but not for you. You want me to make a fake profile to flirt with the admissions rep? That's brilliant. Absolutely genius. And then we will delete Regina. Delete. 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 Yes, I am. It's just like I told you after the blood drive. Oh, and thumbs up if you get that reference. Regina's out there fighting for Yale with a tank. If you're frolicking around with a tinfoil sword, this is your ace in the hole. Look, we'll just use photos of a stock model. Let's see. Find a cute one? Of course, I searched chin dimple. Obviously, he loves to cook, plays tennis on the weekends, might be a dentist. What are you going to call yourself? You already know. Hold on, wait. How about Mr.JayJay24? That's my PSN. Well, Mr.JayJay24, Mr.JayJay24, it's time to bat your digital eyelashes and bump Parker for personal details. Turns out, as Mr.JayJay24, I was quite the charmer, and once Parker shared her whole profile, I had a treasure trove of interview ammo. Cat allergy? Check. Bleeding heart liberal? Big time. Assessed with Ernest Hemingway? Insanely. Loves peacoats? Oh, what's that? Miss Epps, you'd like to meet Mr. JayJay24 in real life once you're back from your trip? Ghost on her? Dang, I'm not sure. Set a date. Well, love that dinner next Tuesday. XO, Mr. JayJay24. Who's Mr._JayJay24? He's a famous DJ. Oh, neat. Dude, her mom is oblivious. She seemed to buy that. Ring, ring. What's up? I had a lightning bulb moment. It's gonna sound crazy, but hear me out, always. So I'm right by the cafe where you're meeting Parker. You know how there's always a cop patrolling around her? I do. Regina has to drive by on her way to the interview. Go on. So what if someone calls to report a vehicle that coincidentally matches the description of Regina's? It's heading this way, driving erratically, swerving hither and thither. The caller suspects a DUI. A field sobriety test would really throw Regina off her game. At minimum, it'd make her a super late. And if Regina blows this interview, she can kiss Yale goodbye. Dang, we don't not have that many diamonds. We can't do that. Whatever, it was fun to think about. Good luck at your interview. Thanks, Janice. Now back to the matter at hand. How should I dress to impress her? 15. Dang. Modern. Hold on. Traditional. Yeah, let's go ahead with traditional. It's game time. Unfortunately for Regina, Miss George, she still thought Parker Epps was a guy. Her scheme to flirt with her way into Yale just got its plug pulled. Miss Epps, a pleasure to meet you. Likewise. So Regina, tell me why you want to go to Yale. For as long as I can remember, my grandfather, a Yale alum himself. 20 minutes later, I love Yale so much I even went as the mascot for Halloween. Go Bulldogs. I wasn't aware Bulldogs were fishnet stockings. I'm afraid our time is up. Okay. So do you need anything else? Nope, I think I got all that I need to know. But without a worthwhile reason to want Yale, Regina was gasping for straws. Mr. JayJay? So you're stalking me now. Like Janice said, to stand a chance against Regina, I need to dirty up my fight. Let's not flatter ourselves. I'm also here to interview. Explain why you're dressed like a part-time receptionist. I bet your outfit made quite an impression on Mrs. Epps. I made sure to do my research on Parker, or P-E-P-K-E-R. PPS79 as she's known online. For your information, my internet couldn't have gone better. My interview, I don't know. I'll tell you, sometimes it's just hard to read this stuff. That's great, because it'd be just terrible for Parker to see the episode of Karen Uncensored where you call him a major toolbox. She won't. I made Karen take it down. Well, as I'm sure you know, once something's been on the internet, it's hard to completely erase it. I hope there's not a copy floating around somewhere. Are you saying you have a copy? Yeah, you gotta pretend you do. I just might. I doubt it. Okay, I don't need to prove it. Do I? You think it's been competitive so far? I've been room temp at the most. You do not want to get me heated. Here goes nothing. Did Mr.JayJay24 research pay off majorly? 20 minutes into my interview, I had Parker Epps in my pocket. I guess it's all because I'm more of a dog person. So am I. Now that I have much choice in the matter. Allergies? Hive, sneezing, the whole bit. Sorry I keep going off topic, but you're a delight to chat with. You too. Back to it. Mr. JayJay, who would you say you most admire? My mom. Why is that? She is the smartest person I know, and also the hardest working. Plus, she's always looking out for those less fortunate. A woman after my own heart. A real bleeding heart liberal. I want to be just like her. Well, Yale could always use another young woman like her. I don't know to what extent my input can impact your waitlist status, but, and I didn't say this ever, I'll be replaying my very highest recommendation. Yes, 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 yes. Finally, I felt like the clouds had parted and a ray of hope was shining through. But the thrill was short-lived. Micah's play had turned out into a whole disaster, I think is what it said. It was as if piece of therapy never happened, and if we never kissed. After 2 weeks of rehearsal, we were back to bickering like the first day of school. But Cassandra, love is nothing more than a parasitic dynamic between two people. Really, Micah? Really, Micah? What? I get that you're expressing your point of view, but this passage is unrealistic. Nobody speaks like this, not to mention thinks like this. I think like this. Fine, but if that's really how you feel about love, you're laying it on a little too thick. What do you know about love? I know plenty. Oh, really? Then how come you never even mentioned this guy? What guy? Whichever guy fed this supposed wealth of love-related experience. Please, why don't you tell us about the trials and tribulations of your last relationship? I don't have to have had a boyfriend to know about love. And I don't have to value the input of someone who has only ever romanced her GPA. Ouch. For what I'm worth, Micah, I've been in lots of relationships. What you wrote, it's pure truth. Thank you, Regina. In fact, I'd like to see what you do with this scene. Take a breather, Mr. JayJay. Fine. Feel free to take notes. He's writing and directing and starring in the play. I mean, come on. Check your ego. This is high school, not Hollywood. You're just upset that he didn't outright pick you. I know. I really felt like things were going in a certain direction. Then I got to the auditions and poof. Right back to friend land. I have no idea where things went wrong. If it makes you feel any better, I told Regina her dress is 2 sizes bigger than yours. There are so many layers to what's going on. Now, are we talking about cake? There's the me liking Micah, the Regina pretending to like Micah layer, the me trying to get a recommendation from Micah's dad layer, the Micah crushing your romantic hopes layer. That's the frosting. I hope ate this cake. And just to frost the frosting, I can't let my mom know I'm here. If you need help sabotaging Regina's costume again, very funny, Damien. Cassandra, it takes a lot for me. It's not easy. To trust me? Oh, Caleb, you're so funny sometimes. Brilliant, Regina. Now you're... No, you're brilliant. And now I have to stand here and watch them flirt. Damien, are you listening? Yes, why don't you tell him you like him? He's not interested. This play is his exploration of the depth of intimacy. He clearly doesn't want a relationship, so why set myself up for heartbreak? Sometimes you just have to take the risk and make the first move. I tried that lackluster results, to put it mildly. What? Damien, suddenly you're like a million miles away. Yeah. Is it Janice? Please don't not mention the J word in my presence. Ha, I have a lot more on my mind than Mrs. Kevin G. What's going on? I'm thinking about coming out. Aren't you out? Not to my family. Oh, he's coming out of the closet. Oh, what do you think they'll say? I have no idea. I'm to believe they'll be supportive, but they've made comments here and there that make me wonder. And they've thought Janice was my girlfriend this whole time. Oh, now I see. Exactly. The Janice situation puts so much more stress on everything. I'm sorry. If you want someone to talk to or just to listen, thanks, Mr.JayJay. But Cassandra, love is nothing more than a parasitic dynamic between two people until one person bites a little harder and then they just started kissing. The other is destroyed. Ouch. That is part of the script, but still hard to watch. I'm going to be sick. Bruh, things are getting so juicy now. Bruh. Micah kiss Regina. All that. Damien planning to come out of the closet. All that stuff. Bro, we need one more pass. And we're not going to be able to play for the next 3 hours and 21 minutes. So we're just going to... Alright, guys. I'm about to end the gameplay right here. Episode. Pretty fun game. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.